Guys, I just want to get on here and kind of give out a little bit more information because I dropped a few tips yesterday and I don't think I named the the title what I should have named it, which is switching poles and lures on the fly or quickly. And so I wanted to turn around and make this video right here actually of just I'm gonna fish a little bit. I'm gonna farm some. I'm not gonna farm catfish because they're too damn hard to catch to farm them. I need money like always, and really, yeah, that's pretty much it. I need some money, so I'm gonna sit here and just practice catching catfish. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if they're big or little. I'm in Texas free fishing, and so I'm just gonna fill my line up. Okay, but I'm gonna go ahead in this video and I'll talk about what I want to talk about afterwards. But in this video, it's how to switch your pose real quick. And the way it is, I'm on a PlayStation 4, and how to do it is pressing L1, and you see that pop up now. Let me click, cause as you see L1, it popped up, but it only popped up with one reel right there in the left hand corner. That's cause my other reel isn't set up. So let me get in here. You see how that 1 and 2 right there? My other reel isn't all the way set up. So let me put something on it real quick. And it depends on what I put on it to what. Watch, I'll show you. So if I put, where's my spinners? I guess there they are. But I'm gonna put this jig head on it just to show you something real quick. I'll slap that on there. I've been wanting to see what this looks like on here. I just bought these two right here because I like to farm bass over here, and I think I was catching bass off of this, and that's a 3/0. That's a 133/0. No, never mind. I was catching fish off of my actual 2/0 hook right here. So I'm gonna put that over there. What tackle? That's optional. Hold on, let me see. I don't know. I've been getting a lot of seem like glitches. Seems like my pole doesn't want to put on the bait that I wanted to put on. See? I don't understand. Okay, there it goes. It got on there that time. But that's how it wants to play with me sometimes. But I guess it was already on there. I thought I had two. I thought I had a 1/0 and a 2/0 over here. But anyways, okay, now you see both of those are green. Beep, 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 beep. Okay, so I'm going to go back to the game. Okay, and if I press L1, L1, then it goes to right there. And if I use my left thumbstick up and down, I pressed it up right there, and it switched to number 2. Bam. Oh yeah, oh yeah. I know that's so useful. I know it is because I've been having to switch my actual. Anyways, I'm not even gonna get into that because now we have what we need. And once again, I'll press it again. I think I can. I'm gonna press up and see what it does. Nothing. So I'm gonna press down on the left thumbstick, and this is up and this is down. So one reel is up, one reel is down. Alrighty, alrighty. I'm pretty sure it's not up and down, but I'm pretty sure that'll be back and forward through your numbers after you get more reels. Okay, now another thing is to switch your bait. Your bait is on, oh man. Give me 1 second, let me answer the phone. I'm not gonna answer that. You have to call me back. But the other one is to switch your baits on the fly, and that is R1. And then use your right thumbstick and up and down like that, up and down like that. That is so cool. That is so cool. That's something we all needed to know right there. Okay, and then I'm gonna switch reels and show you what all it does on this other reel. Bam, hold that, and look what pops up. All my plastic baits. And then if I go back in here and I add, instead of a plastic bait, I add one of these, then watch what it does. it actually gives me. Come on now. Doesn't want to give me anything. Come on now. Like I say, my game is glitching out for some crazy freaking reason. I don't know why. It's not acting right. It hit the ground. Okay. See, like right here, it doesn't even want to bring up my pole again. But it's bringing up everything else. I did not understand this. Both of my poles are green. And just change on the fly doesn't want to work for me anymore. I really don't understand this crap. But I've been having problems with this. Let me make sure my buttons still work. They still work. Let me see. I'm going to switch to a different one. Yeah, everything, all my other mechanics still work. I just don't know why sometimes this stuff doesn't work for me. Like, sometimes you just seen it worked anyway. Sometimes I try to put a lure on and it'll snatch my hook off and it'll say that I need to put a hook back on. Then I'll go back and I'll put my hook on and I'll go down there, put my bait back on, and it'll take my hook off again. And I'll go back up. And so what I tend to have to do is what I'll do real quick and see if it'll work for me. I'll get in here and I'll take all this. Well, when I have two of these, I'll take these two off. So I'm going to just take one off. And go over here and try to just throw a different one on again. Get back in here and see if my buttons will work again. Nope. I really don't understand what I just did. I really don't. I really don't. But that's how you do it, guys. That's how you switch your stuff. Why? Does it always play with me? Every time I start filming, it just nothing wants to do, right? Every freaking time. Let's see if I can even cast. See, all my buttons are working. I can cast. But for some reason, what I just tried to teach y'all doesn't work any freaking more. Not for me anyways. I'm sure it'll work for you guys. Until you make the same kind of mistake I just did, whatever the hell I did. I'm gonna give y'all another tip too. Like right here, if you know you're not gonna catch nothing, then start reeling in. Hold A and you're reeling a lot faster. You see that? I'll let go of A. Hold A. So if you know what I'm saying, you just tired, you want to pull it in while you're reeling in, hold A, and it'll automatically put some oomph on it for you. I got these tips from a couple of fellas I gamed with the other day. And we had a pretty good time fishing. We were all right here just fishing like crazy. And I really can't wait to get back on here with them. Those guys are pretty freaking cool. It was like 3, but our conversation is on one of my videos. We get some good laughs in. Even his daughter pops in and she's talking. It sounded like she even grabbed some headphones because she was kind of sound like she could hear us. But kind of sound like she's in the background. But anywho, I really enjoyed you fellas, man. So if y'all are watching any of my videos, I'm talking about you guys. And Puff and Stuff is who I want to say told it to me. I'm sure that's not the only one because, like I said, it's like 3 or 4 of those guys. Sounds like they have been gaming all together for a while. So I want to make sure to let you guys know that I did not figure that out. Puff and Stuff and his little crew figured that out. So I just wanted to kind of put it out to the community because I don't think those guys make videos. I think they just they game. They're just friends at game. And so I just wanted to kind of put that out there. But that's the name. That's kind of my aim in making these videos, is somebody actually coming in like they did and helping me learn how to play this damn game. Because, I have knowledge of fishing, you know what I'm saying, but you know, this is it's so I put it like this: I've never fished for a trout. I have once. I went to Red River, New Mexico, when I on my 21st birthday, and I fished for trout up there, and I caught some, but I caught them pretty much how I catch fish here. I caught them in a pond. I didn't go and actually have to fly fish or nothing like that for them. But I, in real life, I do have a fly fish. I mean, a fly fishing pole. I go to Colorado sometimes. Well, I go to Colorado a lot, in New Mexico a lot. And I actually haven't fly fished in either one of those states, but I'm sure I'm going to here soon in New Mexico, because I go to New Mexico a lot. I live in Texas, so New Mexico is just right next door. And I haven't even checked out their fly fishing yet, but I know when I go down there, like their fly poles are very cheap. So that means there's a lot of fishing down there. And then if I go to Colorado and look at a fly pole, they're freaking way expensive. They makes you kind of feel like you know you're not gonna fly fish. You know what I'm saying? It's like, no, that's ridiculous. And I actually got a nice, looks like a candy paint green, like a money green and black, kind of wavy, like kind of the color of this water, kind of green and black mixed like that. And it's got gold everywhere. Everything is gold, and I got that darn thing for pretty cheap from New Mexico. And you see one like that in Colorado, and it's makes you not want to go fishing with one of those poles. Freaking prices way high, like $500 range. And then, like I say, you go to New Mexico, you can find them for $25. You know what I'm saying? All you need to do is throw a string back and forth in the water. There's no need to. I need to use $500 to do that. I would most definitely buy a bait caster, or probably not a bait caster for that much, but a regular fishing pole. Like something I can throw 1,000 freaking feet. Yeah, I'd like to do that. I like to be able to throw across a lake and drag the whole down bottom all the way back to myself. So I'd spin on a reel like that, but no, I wouldn't do that with a fly pole. All I need is a damn string and my own, arms, my own strength to actually catch the fish and pull it in. But anyways, I was thinking about, I don't know, I wanted to make a tip video, but sometimes I get on here and I just get to talking, and I really enjoy making these videos, so I kind of want to stop, but I don't. You know what I'm saying? I kind of want to sit here and keep talking to you fellas and playing the game. And really, I don't have to. Look at y'all now. Oh, get him. Yeah, you guys be patient when that happens right there. What I did, I just slowed down. I kept, I call it jigging. I kept jigging, but I slowed down a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I kept it going, but I slowed down just a little bit until I knew, not even going to say until I knew he grabbed it, but just until I felt more comfortable with it, feeling like he grabbed it. You know what I'm saying? That's a good catch. That was a good catch. Especially with this spoon. Sometimes they beat the shit out this spoon, and I never get a fish. They just beat this spoon to death. But like I said, I'm finna try a couple of new baits. That's actually why I want to get on here, and I'm grinding, fellas, but I can't seem to stop spending freaking money. And I only spent, say, I think $650, and then a license for here for the next 3 days, because I'm not going anywhere. And what I spent, like that $650, close to $700 on was. And I still can't do that, guys. I don't know why. I still can't change my pose on the fly like I just showed you guys how to do. I'm surely glad that I was able to show you guys that before I got over here and couldn't do it anymore. Because I seem to not be able to do that to save my life right there. It's just not happening for me. Feels like I might have went into my settings and changed something. I didn't do that though. Everything is on. Let's go to controller. Rod selector, lure selector. And that's what it is right there. Line leader, reel speed, sprint, move, look, change cast type, time forward, use tool, fast reel mode. All this is in here. Inventory break line, interact. I guess I haven't seen anything to interact with. Lures and bait selector, cast, map, chat. I don't know what the hell I did. I'm gonna reset it. Let's see if maybe that's what it is. Let me see, did this reset? No, none of this reset. But I'm gonna go down here and like to see my bobber. Apply that. Controller audio. Okay, well, fellas, at least you guys know how to switch your damn things. Sorry, I can't do mine anymore. That really freaking sucks ass. Freaking don't know what the hell goes on in this game sometimes. And the bad part about that is I was in my man cave playing my game for the last couple of days. And let's go at one of these. I really want to fish with these and see what they do. And I just brought my game back in the house. And so now instead of me kind of Wi-Fiing out to my garage, I am hooked in. I'm plugged right into the wall. And this game still wants to give me a hard time. I don't know what that is. Because I do believe me not being able to switch my tools like that is not my controller. I don't think it would be my controller. Let's see what this Nemesis does out here. Or Nymph. I say Nemesis. It's called a Nymph, I think. See what it does out here. I'm wondering if it's too big. But things don't cost very much when it comes to lures and things like that sometimes in this game. So that's why it's so hard for me to not spend money. Because $250 and $250 to get both colors, that's $500. You can catch that on a half a stringer. A couple of fish, 5 fish I'll give you that. If I can come over here and pull 5 bass, that's it. That's the price I paid for 2 new nymphs if I can actually get them to work. Oh, and that's what I wanted to get here and do is actually, cause one thing I never looked at was, is there any fish over here that can hold onto a 4-aught hook or a 4-aught hook or a 2-aught hook? You know what I'm saying? And I was sure that they would grab this 2-aught hook. I just couldn't remember. So I bought them anyways because they go up from 2 to a 4-aught. Though 2 to a 4-aught lures. And here, what I was trying to tell you guys the other day is on this thing it says you can catch catfish up to 10 and no, I think it's 10 to 20 pounds. What I was trying to say is that I think that's catfish in general, not on this game. I mean, not at this lake. Because I think, I'm going to look real quick. I think on this lake, there is only young channel cat. See that word down there underneath it? It says channel cat, but right underneath it, it says young. Those aren't going to get up to that 10 and 20, like, what does it say? Between 10 and 20 pounds? No. That's, I'm going to say, when you get to another lake and they got channel cat, look and see what size they are. They're probably going to say the same size. Now, when you get to a bigger lake, you get to bigger fish. So, you're going to, You're not going to catch these. I don't give a damn what you say. You're not catching 10 and 20 pounds. This was the reason why I actually came here. I wanted to check out my new lures for sure. This nymphs. I'm going to throw this other one on and see if it gives me a different reaction. Details, item info. Yeah, I wanted to, no 3D in here. But yeah, I wanted to, I want to get out there and throw for a couple of catfishes. And then what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to put I got a 4-aught hook, and I got a 2-aught hook, and I got other regular hooks. But I'm going to throw, a 4-aught hook. I'm going to throw a 4-aught hook out there and see what it does. Of course, I'm going to have to probably talk the whole way through, because I don't think I'm going to actually catch a fish on a 4-aught hook out here, because I just don't think young channel cat are going to get that big out here. You know what I'm saying? It's the first stage. I don't think. Now, let me tell you this. As you progress, say you get a pole, I'm not going to even say that. I was going to say you get a pole that casts to the middle of this lake or even further. I still don't think that's what it is, because some lakes, the further you cast, the better fish you get. But I don't think this lake is that long. I think you can cast to the middle of this lake with no problem. That's not from side to side. That's not very deep. I mean, very long, and it's not very deep. You can't a lot of people say put your line to 99 and get in there. Come on, man. Y'all must not fish here. I get my line to maybe 70, I think, before I hit the bottom. And put it like this. If that water's 70 inches deep, then you're not pulling out 10 and 20 pound fish. You know what I'm saying? It's not going to happen. If that, they're damn near sticking out the fucking water. But I'm going to get over here and try it. And I'm going to, even if I don't put it on video, I'll try it and put the results on video. Look at yonder. He came after it too. I didn't let him get it. Yeah, I'll still do it and put the results on there. Because like I said, I'm just trying to get some money right now. Looking at how much it costs to go to some of these bigger lakes, $8,000 for one day. Man, I am in trouble. I am in trouble. Looking at that and me saying that I'm going to grind out and try not to put money in this game, yeah, I think it probably would be a lot cooler to, I'm going to show you guys something else too. I think it would be a lot cooler to do this. This would save you a lot of money, but you would make money, but you would still end up spending money, I guess. Say here in this premium thing, I don't know if you guys really looked at it. Let me see what this is. Somebody just pulled up in my yard. No. Fishing Planet Premium kind gives you privilege. Okay. This isn't what I'm looking for. This right here, I already knew what I was looking for. But the thing is that sucks about these are just 1 day passes. But say if you can farm wherever this is, Louisiana, I guess that would be. If you can farm Louisiana, look at that price, 99 cents. If you could go there and actually farm it and make money, it's worth that 99 cents coming out of your wallet. You know what I'm saying? And compared to, let's see what LA is if you actually travel to Louisiana. Oh no, I can't do it in here. It's a lot more than freaking 99 cents. I can tell you that. So that's one good thing about this premium place right here, is that you put $5 in here and it's worth your $5. And go over there for a whole day. And that's a whole day. That's 24 hours in a real day. And that's what's cool about buying fishing licenses. It's not 24 hours in a game. You go days and days and days and days in a game off of one fishing license. That's actually 24 hours. If I'm correct, I do believe that's what it is. So that's well worth it right there. $2 for this one, 99 cents. That's just 49 cents. You know what I'm saying? 49 cents for a damn Florida. That's not bad. I give them their props on that. That make you want to put a couple dollars into the game. But like I say, only saying that to say this: I might put some money in this game. And I'm going to keep saying might because I like it so much. I'm not really tripping on the grind. And plus, like I say, I keep buying these lures to fish with my bait caster. It's because I really fish with the bait caster in the world. And there's nothing wrong with me tightening my skills up. I know I shouldn't. I probably is a fool for believing that I could get better from a video game, from a simulator. But I'm not doing it for that. I'm doing it just to see where, because I never believe a whole thing. I take what I learn and I mix it with what I know and I go from there. So this game will give me a little bit of what I don't know and I mix it with what I do know and I'm going to go from there. You know what I'm saying? That's what's cool about this game. And so I might not put any money in it. I just might sit here and fish like crazy. What you gonna do, little nymph? I haven't got a bite, I don't think, on this little nymph. I was trying to see that thing on my line, but that thing's tiny, ain't it? Hold it up to the sky, see if we can see it. You can see it, but he's a little bitty fella. I guess it gives me, I can throw it further, I think. Let me see. Ooh. A little bit. 83, a little bit, not too much further. Can still get back there in that back there where I see those bubbles at. If he don't hit nothing on here, I'm gonna change back to the other color. 'Cause maybe this is blending just a little bit too much for those fellas. Man, I tell you what, I wish I could bring up my speed menu. I could change my fucking shit. I might just get off and start my game over again because this is really pissing me off because I don't have to go in here anymore to change my lures. I can do that shit on the fly now. But obviously not me, guys. That's a trick I gave you guys, and since I gave it to y'all, they took that shit away from me. It freaking pisses me off too. But no, it doesn't really piss me off. Just like a old TV. That some bitch go to whacking out, unplug it, plug some bitch back in. So that's all I'm gonna do is turn it off and turn it back on. Look at y'all. Oh, and I missed him. Say, I'm glad I got that on footage too. You guys see that the new update makes it where you miss fish more? Like that fish had a good bite on that. When I first started playing this game, you could, it didn't take very long to put 22 fish on my stringer. But now, whoo man, I catch a lot of, well, somebody called them ghost bites. I'm not gonna say a ghost bite, cause that would be when something hit it and you go to reel in and nothing was really there. They hit this and you can see they hang on for a second and then they let go. See, like right here. I'll see if I can re-get him now. But no, he didn't really have a hold of that one. So I'm not going to say that like that. My numbers fly up to the sky like they did a while ago, and I don't get it. I don't understand that. See, like this. If he let go, that's what I'm saying. That other one he got right there, he let go. That's crazy to me. But, you know, like I said, I'm not going to bitch about the game. There's no sense in all that. See my fish coming out at 100 fish at a time, $100 at a time? That's called farming. Now you just got to catch. You just got to sit here and actually catch and make every cast count. And then, you know, you can probably go back with a little money on your hip. But if you sit here and every cast isn't counting, you got to just sit here. That kind of sucks. Look, got him. Now we're talking business. That's 2 strikes in a row. Let's see if we can make it 3, fellas. And I don't really like, look at that 141. I don't really like making videos about farming bass because I think there's probably way too many videos on farming bass. And I think everybody probably by now should have somewhat of a technique to get these bass. Because the game's been out for a little while now, and we're not really into doing the right thing until we've done the wrong thing for a few times. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of ways I wish I could restart this game. I really hate that it's our internet sometimes, because they give you a pretty penny to start out with. If you could start out with that and actually know what you're doing now when you did earlier, man, that'd probably be alright by now, you know what I'm saying? But because they give you, I mean, man, they gave me like $100,000, I want to say. Shit was a lot of freaking money. I looked and I bought my first reel and I still had the first two numbers didn't change. I was like, holy shit, that's a lot more money than I thought it was. Oh, man. So, yeah, somewhat I really wish I could start a new game, but hell, I don't even know if you can get to the main menu in this game. I mean, you can, but it don't say new game. It says your ass is stuck. You have to make the best decisions that you can. And that's the one reason why I like to make these YouTube videos, because as I'm talking and I'm fishing, and maybe you guys are fishing and watching, like I do. I fish and I watch YouTube while I'm fishing, because there's no sound in this game. It's kind of boring. So hopefully you guys can watch me and just pick out what lake I'm at and just watch me finesse that lake, and you guys finesse it right along with me, because like I say, this is PS4, and a lot of the videos we look at, that's computer. That's computer. There's a little details you can tell how you know it's a computer. One is we don't have a mouse on this game, and that you'll see them moving that mouse around. And two is on their menu screen, their lures are set up left to right. Their lure menu and reel menu were on here. I'm going to show you real quick. Ours is set up, I'm not going to say up and down. I'm going to say, yeah, it is up and down. This right here, this would be up there where your backpack is, and it'll say backpack, license, fish keep, and then it'll have all of these in a line going to the right down there. That's how you can tell that that's a computer. And so we have to make more YouTube videos on console to the hot spots and things like that, because on the computer, I don't know, they seem to, even the computer, I think it's changing. I think they keep updating that, because I hear a lot of people complaining about that. And so, I don't think that. I think we're in for two totally different games. You see that? That was a good bite, and he got off that. That's what I'm talking about. That's more real, I guess. But oh my goodness, anything that they change from when you first get the game sucks. I ain't gonna say sucks, but sometimes I freaking hate updates. Like on my Xbox One, they had it where you can play your game and watch another whole screen. Over here where my head is, that's how big that screen was right there. You could watch a whole nother screen right there. And then one day, they said update, and I said okay, and I pressed my update button, and they took that freaking screen away. I was like, wow, that's crazy. Well, we wanted to focus on more. What? You wanted to focus on more what? That was one of the best things you can do in a video game, is be able to freaking watch the same screen while you're freaking playing the game. They need to implement that back. Yeah, that shit was crazy. Now I'm back to 2 TVs in the living room when I could have gave one of those TVs to somebody else. You know what I'm saying? That shit was wild. I was like, man, y'all suck. Y'all suck ass crack. Shit's crazy. But, that's how it goes. Maybe it wasn't something that they could really look and see us through. Because, that's what they like. They like to be able to know what we're doing. Like to be able to hear us from, that shit's crazy. I don't know if you know, but that Xbox can hear your heartbeat. It can tell when you walk in the room. And to me, that's dangerous because you don't necessarily, blind people, they don't have to see. As long as they can hear, they know when you're stealing their stuff. They know that they put their money in a dresser drawer, and you know what it sounds like when somebody walks to your room. You know what it sounds like when somebody walks, which way they go into your room, and you can hear your drawer open. So that's pretty much what the people on Xbox can do. They can map out your whole house by just the sound, you know. How many steps does it take you to before you hear your icebox open? You know what I'm saying? That means your house isn't that big. A lot of people who play Xbox and things like that, we're not very rich people. I mean, but you know, and the rich people, you know, they have so much computers and shit in their house anyways. I imagine they don't need to go through the Xbox to spy on them. They got credit cards and shit. But for us younger, poorer people, I mean, you know, they only have one way to get in there, and that's through our flat screen TVs and our phones and our games. Because we're not necessarily online buying shit all the time. I mean, not from stores. Yeah, we're probably on here buying shit, but that's probably the only reason poor people have a damn credit card. Because I don't have enough. I can pay my damn bills with cash. Now, laziness, I can go ahead and pay it online, which is sometimes I do with a bank card. But as far as a credit card, now I don't too much deal with that crap. But a bank card, yeah, so that does make it easy. Anyways, back to fishing, guys. You see what I'm saying? It's a little bit more difficult game now. But at the same time, too, I think it's because I'm fishing with a bigger hook. But it's only a 2-aught. I can catch bass with a 2-aught all day in here. Obviously, I have been doing it. But it's just, it's used to be such a farming spot, and it, like I said, it still is, because when you do catch a fish, the darn thing's worth $100 or more. But it's just getting them to bite. I'm gonna change. This guy Craig Winters, I don't know what happened, brother. I want to actually try to do what I asked you to do. I'm going to try that real quick. And then I'm going to, so I know you hear me, Craig Winters. I'm going to try to do what I asked you to do. I guess we could start a party and we could do it together. So I'm going to cast one more time, my friend. And then I'm going to end this, video. And I'm gonna send you a friend a party request, and we'll see if we can figure something out. You see that bite, boy? You see that to me that's a big fish. To me that's a big fish in a hole down there, and he ain't trying to come up. He ain't trying to come up. So I'm gonna have to bust him in his head again, sitting this right down on the top of his head. Let's go. Let's go, little fish. Watch, he's gonna hit it again too. I got them skills. Look, I told you. I was finna say he got off. I got them skills like that. And he's pulling. He's a good size. He's pulling. I sure wish he'd take out a little bit more line than that, but like I said, this lake, guys, I don't think we're gonna catch any super big fish. You catch a freaking 4-pound bass in this lake, you catch a 4-pound anything in this lake, I bet you go automatically to the top of the biggest fish in this water. I don't think it's gonna happen, fellas. Anyways, I'm gonna get out and help my buddy over here, Craig Winters. What's up, Craig? No, I'm gonna go out and help him. So you guys, hopefully you're enjoying these videos. Remember, like I said, L1, L2 changes your lures. Freaking badass tip. When you're reeling in, you want to reel in faster. Hold down X. And what was, I always forget the third one, guys. My bad. I'll tell y'all later on. God bless you. Good night.